What's up, fam bam? I just want to share something really quick. I was reading the Bible, Philippians 1, and I'm sitting here, having a rough time, man. Past couple of days, I've been pretty rough, as y'all know. I've been in the hospital for 4 days, past 4 days or so. Um, I'm in recovery now, and man, it's just you just got to keep on pushing, man. So I started to read Philippians 1, man, and this was such a breakthrough for me and so refreshing for my soul, and I love these revelations because God speaks to you in these moments when you most need to hear from him, right? So I hope this has encouraged somebody. So I'm gonna start from Philippians 1:20. It says, "For I fully expect and hope that I will never be ashamed, but that I will continue to be bold for Christ as I have been in the past. And I trust that my life will bring honor to Christ, whether I live or die. For to me, living means living for Christ, and dying is even better. But if I live, I can do more fruitful works for Christ, so I really know which is better. I'm torn between two desires. I long to go and be with Christ, which would be far better for me. But for your sakes, it is better that I continue to live. Knowing this, I am convinced that I will remain alive. Knowing this, I am convinced that I will remain alive so I can continue to help all of you grow and experience the joy of your faith. And when I come to you again, you will have even more reason to take pride in Christ Jesus because of what he is doing through me. You know, this was such a good word, man. In this time, he's in chains. He's in chains, and even before all of this, you have these people who are preaching through self ambition and all this self pride kind of stuff. And he's saying, man, rather they be preaching through genuine or pure hearts. Like, it doesn't matter. God's love is still being preached. Obviously he doesn't use those words, but that's pretty much what he's saying. Like, he's still rejoicing in the fact that the good news is still being preached in the midst of his trials, in the midst of his tribulations, and while he's in prison, while he's thinking about life and death. He's rejoicing. So where do we get to find these things, man? Let's continue. Above all, you must live as citizens of heaven. Conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the good news about Christ. Then, whether I come and see you again or only hear about you, I will know that you have standing together with one spirit and one purpose, fighting together for the faith, which is the good news. Don't be intimidated in any way by your enemies. This will be a sign to them that they are going to be destroyed, but that you are going to be saved even by God himself. That was Philippians 1:28. I'm being, look, man, I'm dealing through some stuff too. We all got scars. We all got issues. We all, facing our own trials and tribulations, but what does this matter to eternity? What does this matter? This pain, this suffering. We get a privilege to suffer for Jesus just as he did. A lot of times, all these softy preachers make it sound like it's all sunshine and rainbows, man. It takes a real man and a real strong person to follow Jesus Christ, especially in times like today when people don't only want to hear the name. You know, listen to this. For you have been given not only the privilege of trusting in Christ, but also the privilege of suffering for him. We are in this struggle together. You have seen my struggle in the past, and you know that I am still in the midst of it. And he finishes there. Man, there's something that happened to this man. There is something that gave birth within him to fully rely on Jesus Christ. That one day, all of this suffering, all of this pain, all of those chains, all those imprisonments, everything will be all for the glory of God. And to just stand before him one day is going to be worth it all. A lifetime of all of this does not compare to 1 second before the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. But one day, guys, we will get to be with him in eternity, forever, in his presence, forever, his tangible presence. For those of you who know what his presence feels like, for those of you who experience his love, that's just a small taste of what it's going to be like in eternity. So keep on keeping on, keep on pressing on, keep on pushing, keep on trusting God, and know that it's a privilege to suffer with him as well. All will be good, all will be fine. Trust in the Lord and you'll be fine.